been now over 7 years since I did Richard Hillman, and I really haven't wanted to have any association with Richard Hillman, the character, for a long time. So I've never played any sinister parts ever since then, and I've gone into lots of different areas. I've been to the National Theatre, and my first kind of taste of musicals was Guys and Dolls, in which I was very fortunate. I got asked to play Nathan Detroit, opposite Claire Sweeney, was one of my Adelaides. So I got a little taste of it. So when I was asked to do this, initially, because I don't see myself as a singer. I'm not a singer. I'm an actor who can put a song across, hopefully. I suppose because I've had a little taste of it in Guys and Dolls, I kind of was a bit interested. And when they said it's a wonderful song that's been written, so I thought, well, okay, let's see what it's like. Also, I think because it's the 50th anniversary of Coronation Street, and because I owe so much to Coronation Street for giving me a nice profile and a pretty nice career since then, I think it would have been churlish of me not to even consider it. And having heard the song, I absolutely loved it, and I thought, well, this is quite exciting actually, and I could see the work that had gone into it, so I thought, well, I'd really like to have a go.
I didn't mean it, there was no plan. Gail, she was a young girl, I understand. Gail, you must remember, I'm just a man. Gail.
First of all, when you approach doing a song, particularly about something that you've done, as I did with the history of Richard Hillman and the context of Richard Hillman, I wasn't sure how a song could work at all. But when I looked at it, because there's been so much care taken in the research, the motivation was very simple with the song, because actually it's Richard, in a sense, saying why he did everything, it's rather like a confessional. And so, in a sense, they've brought in all the different, tied up all the little ends, and so there's a very strong motivation, very easy for me to act the song, because it is Richard to a T, explaining everything, why he did everything, and please forgive me, which is what he wants from Gail.
So please forgive me, tell me you can, Gail, or I just don't know what I'll do without you. I mean, without you see, without you.
One of my favourite actors is Simon Gregson, and I think he's absolutely brilliant. And when I went into the show, apart from anything else, apart from he's a wonderful character, he set the bar for acting as far as I'm concerned. I think he brought a new kind of acting into Coronation Street. He has the ability to turn on a sixpence. He can make something out of nothing. And really, it's his kind of acting that people don't really notice. Now, when you're playing a serial killer and a psychopath, in a sense, you do a lot of acting, which is all the stuff that you love doing. And people say, oh, he's a good actor because he's doing it. But of course, in a sense, it's a lot easier. Obviously, you try and make the character convincing and complicated and truthful. But people like Simon Gregson, they've set the bar, and I wanted to be. I watched him act, and I thought, he's so believable, and so truthful, and so effortless. That's what I want to do. So I'd love to have played his character, I think. It's very daunting because I've never recorded a song in my life, and at the same time it's very exciting because it's Abbey Road Studios. I mean, absolute iconic, the most iconic studio in the world, I think. So that was great. I mean, just to even come here and have the opportunity. So I'm very grateful for it, really, because it's something that you can say to anybody. It says, well, I recorded a song in Abbey Road Studios. My wife, actually, she was in the recording in the record business years ago, and she's never recorded it, so I've got one up on her. But it is a daunting prospect, and I can't say I found it easy, but I think I hope I've done a reasonably professional job on it. But it was very exciting and very interesting to work on, and I'm very glad that I said I'd do it.
Without you see, without